Good evening. Whatever today asked of you, it is finished now. You can let it go. There is nothing left to solve tonight, nothing left to carry. The day is behind you, and this quiet hour belongs only to rest. Let your shoulders soften and sink away from your ears. Let your hands fall open, the fingers loosening. Take a slow breath in through your nose and let it out even more slowly, like a long sigh you have been holding all day. And again, slower still. Feel how, with each breath out, your body grows a little heavier, a little more willing to be held by the bed beneath you. If your heart has felt heavy, if today pressed too close, you do not have to fix any of that now. You only have to lie here and listen, and let an old and tender story carry you down towards sleep. Tomorrow you will feel better. For now, simply rest. Let the heaviness spread slowly through you, like warmth from a hearth filling a cool room. Feel your feet, far away at the end of the bed, growing soft and warm and still. Let that ease travel up through your legs, loosening your knees, your thighs, letting them sink down into the mattress. Let your hips settle. Let the whole long stretch of your back release its quiet daytime tension, one part at a time, until it rests fully supported beneath you. Let your throat soften, your tongue rest low in your mouth, your cheeks loosen. Let the small muscles around your eyes go smooth, and the space between your brows grow wide and untroubled. The body is settling now, and as it settles, the mind begins very gently to follow it down toward rest. Long ago, in the great kingdom of the land, there lived a queen named Draupadi. She was the wife of 5 noble brothers, the Pandavas, who were known across the world for their courage and their goodness. Draupadi herself was radiant and strong, devoted and true, beloved by all who knew her. And she had a quiet secret in her heart, a friendship deeper than any other. For she was a dear friend of Krishna, the dark and gentle one, the divine made tender, and she carried his name close to her like a lamp she could light in the dark. It was the kind of friendship that asks for nothing and gives everything. Over the years, in good times and in hard ones, Draupadi had come to trust Krishna completely, the way you trust the few souls in a life who have never once let you down. She did not always understand him, for there was a vastness in him that no one fully understood, but she loved him, and she knew, in the deep quiet place beneath all her thoughts, that he loved her too. And so his name was always there, just beneath her breath, a warmth she could turn to whenever the world grew cold. She did not know, on the ordinary days, just how much that quiet trust would one day come to mean. But the night would come when it would be the only thing left to her, and it would be more than enough. Now there came a sorrowful day. The Pandava brothers were lured into a game of dice in the great hall of the kingdom of Hastinapura, a game that was rigged against them by jealous cousins, the Kauravas. Roll by roll, the dice fell wrongly and the brothers lost. They lost their wealth, and then their lands, and then their kingdom, and at last in their despair, they staked and lost even more than they should ever have risked. Everything slipped through their fingers in that cruel and crooked game. And in the bitterness of their victory, the proud Kauravas did a shameful thing. They sent for Queen Draupadi and had her brought into the great hall before the whole court, meaning to humble her, to shame her before all the gathered nobles and kings. She came into that vast hall, and she stood there with her head high, though her heart must have trembled. All around her sat the powerful men of the court, the elders, the warriors, the kings, the wise old grandfather of the family, and her own husbands who had lost the power to protect her. And one of the proud cousins stepped forward and reached out his hand to pull away the sari that she wore, the long cloth wound about her, meaning to strip her of her dignity in front of them all. Now let me tell this part softly, for the heart of it is not the cruelty. The heart of it is what came after. Draupadi clutched the cloth to herself, and she looked around the great hall, from one powerful face to the next. She looked to the elders, who lowered their eyes. She looked to the kings, who said nothing. She looked to her own husbands, mighty warriors all, and saw them sitting bound by the shame of what they had lost, unable to rise. She searched every face in that hall for someone, anyone, who would stand up and help her. And no one moved. No one came. There are moments like that in a life. Moments when we look around at all the things and people we counted on to save us, and we find that none of them can. Moments when our own strength runs out and there is nothing left to grip, nothing left to do. If you have ever felt that, alone and helpless in the middle of your own crowded life, then you know exactly the place where Draupadi now stood. But tell this part softly to yourself, and remember as you listen that you are not in that hall. You are here, warm and safe in your own bed, in the gentle dark, with the night drawn close around you like a blanket. The great hall and its troubles are far away, long ago, only a story. You can watch it from this safe distance, the way you watch a candle flame from across a quiet room, and let the only thing that reaches you be the comfort at the heart of it. So breathe slow, and let your shoulders drop a little more, and listen to what Draupadi did, for it is the most beautiful part of the tale. And here is what she did. At last, when she saw that no human hand would help her, she stopped struggling. She stopped clutching the cloth with all her might. She let go of it. She raised both her arms high above her head, opening her hands to the sky, holding nothing back, and from the very depths of her heart, she called out the only name that was left to her. She called out to Krishna. "Govinda," she cried, "my friend, my refuge, save me. You are my only shelter now. I have no one but you." It was not a small or careful prayer. It was the whole of her heart poured out at once, every wall down, every last bit of holding given up. She let go completely, and she called. And far away, wherever he was, Krishna heard her. What happened next, the storytellers have marveled over for thousands of years. As the proud cousin pulled at her sari, the cloth came away in his hands, but beneath it there was more cloth, and beneath that, more, and beneath that, still more. The sari did not end. Fold upon fold of fabric flowed on, in every color of the dawn and the dusk, red and gold and green and deep blue, an endless shimmering river of cloth pouring out without stopping. He pulled, and his arms grew tired, and still it came, soft and endless, heaping upon the floor of the great hall. The men who watched began to murmur in astonishment. The one who pulled grew exhausted, his arms aching, mountains of bright cloth gathering all around his feet, and still there was no end to it. Still Draupadi stood there, fully clothed and untouched, wrapped in the endless grace that flowed from her own surrender. At last he sank down, defeated, unable to pull any longer, and the great heap of cloth lay shining in the hall like a hill of flowers. Her honor was whole. She was protected. She had not been shamed at all. For in the moment she let go, and called out with her whole heart, she was answered. The one she trusted was already there, quietly, invisibly, pouring out his protection in a stream that could not run dry. She had not been alone in that hall after all. The helper she could not see had been the realest presence in the room. Picture the cloth as it kept flowing. Soft as morning mist, light as petals, fold upon endless fold, every color shimmering in the lamplight of that great hall. It pooled around her feet and rose in gentle drifts, like a tide of silk, like flowers heaped at the foot of an altar. And through it all, Draupadi stood with her arms still raised and her eyes turned upward, no longer afraid, wrapped in a peace that came from somewhere far beyond that hall. She had stopped trying to save herself. She had simply called and trusted and let herself be held. And the more she let go, the more the grace poured out, until the whole proud court fell silent before the wonder of it, and the one who had meant to shame her sank down exhausted among the mountains of bright cloth, utterly defeated by gentleness. Let that settle into you now, deep and warm as you lie here in the dark. Because there is something in this story meant just for you on a night like this. So often we struggle and grip and try to hold everything together by our own strength alone. We look around at all the things we hoped would save us, and we strain to make them enough. And there is a particular kind of exhaustion that comes from that, from holding on so tightly for so long. But the story of Draupadi tells a gentler truth. Sometimes the deepest help comes not when we grip harder, but when we finally, at last, let go. When we open our hands to the sky and stop pretending we can carry it all alone and simply call out from the heart, holding nothing back. You can do that now. You do not have to hold everything together tonight. You can let go of the cloth. You can open your hands. Whatever you have been gripping so tightly, whatever you have been trying to manage all by yourself, you can release it now into something larger and kinder than you, something that hears you, something that is already here. And notice that Draupadi did not have to call perfectly or beautifully or in the right words. She called out in her rawest, most desperate moment, with nothing left, with her whole helpless heart. And that, it turned out, was exactly the kind of call that was answered most fully. There is no need to be strong before you can be helped. There is no need to have it all together first. In fact, it is often the opposite, that help comes most freely in the very moment we admit we have none of our own left. Your tiredness tonight, your sense of having nothing left to give, is not a barrier to being held. It may be the very doorway to it. So you do not have to gather yourself or fix yourself before you rest. You can come to this night exactly as you are, empty-handed and weary, and be received. For you are not alone tonight, any more than Draupadi was alone in that hall. The same gentle presence that poured out endless cloth for her is here in this room, in the quiet, in the breath moving softly in and out of your body. You do not have to see it to be held by it. You only have to let go and rest and trust. So let your arms grow heavy now and your hands fall open on the bed. Let the long day and all your trying simply slip from your grasp. Feel how much lighter you become the moment you stop holding it all. Something is watching over you tonight, faithful and near, and it will keep watch through every dark hour, the way it kept watch over Draupadi, pouring out grace without end. Feel how heavy and warm your body has become, sinking down into the bed. Feel your breath, slow and easy, coming and going on its own, asking nothing of you. Let your face soften. Let your thoughts grow quiet and far apart, like the last lamps in a great hall being gently put out, one by one, until there is only soft darkness and rest. Tomorrow you will feel better. The morning will come, gentle and new, and the things that loomed so large tonight will have grown smaller and softer in its light. The night is doing its quiet work of mending, and you are not facing any of it alone. You are held. You are protected. You are dear. In your most helpless hour, when at last you stop struggling and simply call out, you are answered. You are wrapped in a grace that does not run dry. Let yourself rest in that now, fully, completely, the way a tired child rests, knowing they are watched over through the night. Krishna is with you. He is with you now, and he will be with you in the morning. You are safe. You can let go of everything. Rest now. Breathe slow. Good night.